Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I am testing a bunch of new products on my channel. We are trying a lot of Charlotte Tilbury products. We're playing with the Glowgasm face palette in the shade Lightgasm, playing with the eyeshadow palette, Exaggereyes Bigger Brighter Eyes filter, the Kevin Aucoin Glass Glow face in the shade Spectrum Bronze, the Tom Ford mascara, the Ilia mascara. If you want to see how everything applies and hear what are my thoughts on each of these products, please keep on watching. If you haven't already subscribed to my channel, you can also follow me on Instagram. Without any further ado, let's get sweaty and glowy. Alright, so I'm gonna quickly prep the skin. I'm gonna use my Clarins Double Serum. It's so warm here in Edmonton. It's 29 degrees. It's really nice. Okay, and on top of that, I'm gonna use the Kevin Aucoin Glass Glow Face, and I bought the shade Spectrum Bronze. That's Spectrum Bronze, so of course it looks quite bronzy like that, but when you apply it, it gives you a nice little glow, like a little tan, like it's nothing nothing too dark. It's pretty clear. It gives a nice like glow to the skin. I'm curious about the two other colors. So it's a bit tacky, sure, but like mixed with the serum, it's nothing you know, sticky, uncomfortable. Feels nice. I'm just gonna put a little bit of my eye cream. I've been using the Kiehl's Creamy Eye Treatment with avocado, and I've been really enjoying that cream. For foundation, I'm gonna use the Charlotte Tilbury Light Wonder Youth Boosting Perfect Skin Foundation, and I'm in the shade 4 Fair. Shake before use. Should be enough. I like to apply it with my fingers, so we're gonna start like that, and if we want more coverage, well, we'll use maybe a foundation brush. I find it has a very pretty skin-like finish. On days you don't need a lot of coverage, I find it really pretty. I'm gonna go in with a foundation brush. This is a flat top foundation brush, and that is, I think, a Sonia Kashuk. And I'm just going to dab on wherever I want a tiny bit more coverage. I'm gonna finish on my lid with whatever is left on my brush. So this is how the skin looks like. So I'm just gonna use my Catrice concealer. I start with the shade Light Beige, and I might add a little bit of Porcelain to brighten. I've been really enjoying that concealer. I sit on the usual spots. I'm gonna try to hide that thing here. And add a little bit on that hyperpigmentation area. And I just use my mini Real Technique sponge. I find that concealer sets in pretty quickly, so you have to work a bit fast. Don't wait too long. I really like the finish. Let's do the eyebrows quickly. I'm gonna use, well, we're using a lot of Charlotte Tilbury today, so I'm gonna use my Legendary Brows in the shade Supermodel. I'm gonna have to start the AC. It's getting crazy hot here. I'm really excited to try for the first time the new Charlotte Tilbury Glowgasm Face Palette for skin and eye gilding highlighters, and I got it in the shade Lightgasm. They have two versions, and this is the lightest one. This is how this looks like. You have a very nice mirror, And look at that, it's so pretty. I just want to make sure that this focuses. So you have the highlight, the bronze, the multi-glow, and the pop blush. So pretty. And we are going to dive in right away. I'm really excited because I was waiting to film the video, and I had that palette for a week here waiting. I'm gonna use my favorite highlight brush, which is the Sephora Pro highlight number 98, and we're gonna go onto the glow. So I don't know if there is like maybe a spray over or something. We'll see how it works like that, or if I have to like dig in a bit harder. Okay, that's pretty. Kind of golden actually. Between the eyes, the nose, okay. To be honest, like I don't find it as beaming as I see on other videos, so I'm not sure what I did wrong. I'm gonna keep going, I'm gonna see. I'm gonna go with the multi-glow. Let's add more light maybe. I don't know, I find it looks like heavy. Still pretty, but a bit heavy I find. Anyway, we'll see. I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna use the bronzer now with the Charlotte Tilbury powder and sculpt brush. My favorite. I love that brush. And then a little bit under the nose, as per usual. And on top of the nose here. We're gonna use the pop blush, and if it doesn't pop enough, if it's not pigmented enough, I'll use something else. I'm gonna use my Rodial multi-blend brush, and we're gonna use that one. So pretty though, it's very pretty to look at, that palette. Hola. I find the finish really metallic. I don't know guys, right now I'm not super into it, to be honest. I'm gonna spray a little bit. I'm gonna use my Glow Recipe Watermelon Glow. It looks a bit better, but to me it looks really makeup-y. So maybe like that it looks good, but I'm gonna zoom you in. I don't know if you can tell, but it looks quite powdery and kind of metallic. Well, we're gonna keep going. You know what, let's try maybe to fix it with a little bit of the Glowgasm Beauty Light One High Blush in the shade Pink Gasm. So this I've been using non-stop. I have the 3 shades. I have the gold one, the peachy one, and this one. And I really love the formula. Yeah, it's kind of fixing the powdery finish. This I love. Highly recommend these ones. Blends beautifully, melts onto the skin. A little bit on the nose. So this, yes. It just gives a beautiful, glowy, juicy finish. I'm gonna leave the skin like that for now. And I'm gonna use for the first time the Charlotte Tilbury Exaggereyes Bigger Brighter Eyes Filter. So we're gonna create a look very quickly. I didn't set my lid. I'm just gonna use the 4 shades. So we might put some music on and I'm gonna do a little eye look quickly. Eyes done. It's a pretty palette. I went really quickly, guys. Okay, so the eyeshadow is done. It's a very pretty eyeshadow palette. I haven't used these wet, but I think if you use it wet or with your fingers, it pops a little bit more. This one is very beautiful, very pigmented, but it blends very easily. It's a very pretty color. And then this one, the pop shade, is truly it's beautiful. Like, just for that shade it worth it. It's so pretty. It gives that beautiful kind of wet look from the moment you start to glide it on. Like, I think you have to use your fingers with that shadow. I really like that kind of like rose gold, cool copper tone eyeshadow palette. Very pretty. I'm happy I picked that up. I tight line under the upper lashes with the Pat McGrath Labs Permagel Ultra Glide Eye Pencil in the shade Extreme Black. And in my waterline, I went with the Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On Pencil in the shade Underground. Really like, it's kind of a metallic taupe, but with a hint of rose in it. So it was perfect, I think, for that eyeshadow look. And I quickly added a tiny bit of concealer in the shade Porcelain just to brighten under the eyes. And I curled my lashes, and now I'm going to use the Tom Ford Badass Black Mascara. I saw Alana Davison like raving about that mascara, so I was like, okay, it's pretty expensive. I think it's more than $50. I've been using it. It's nice. I think you have to build it up if you want like that true like volume. Like, she has crazy volume when she shows it. It doesn't hold the curl that much, but it stays put. So we're gonna go for it. It has kind of a plasticky wand. So it separates the lashes pretty well. It looks good, but now does it worth like $50 Canadian dollars? I'm not sure. A little before and after for you. I'll let you be the judge of that. It looks good, don't mind me. Of course it looks good. Now it's expensive. And these lashes are in way better shape than these ones. I think it's because I sleep on my right side. Oh no, you know what? I wanted to use that one. I used this one today at work and didn't smudge at all. That's the Iria After Midnight Mascara. So that's a clean brand. And I was curious about it. So I'm just gonna do my bottom lashes with it. Just for kicks, we're gonna use 2 mascaras. Why not? And same thing, it's kind of a plastic one. Like a sort of comb on one side. It's interesting. I find it works really well actually. Look at that. I got the mini one. I thought I ordered the full size, but probably not. Alright, well, we're looking like a doll. That's the eye look for today. I like that. I think it's something I would wear very easily, like to for a night out, to a wedding. Very easy look here. And it was quite fast, like it took me 5 minutes. Oh, I'm sweating. Okay, for the lips, I'm gonna use the Sephora Lip Stories #1. So that's a matte lipstick, and that is the shade Brunch Date. Makes me think of Paris. Super good packaging, and I've been really enjoying these little Lip Stories lipsticks. That's a little bit of, it's a bit warmer than I expected. It's like a caramel nude, a little bit of pink, but it's pretty. Okay. And that is it, my friends. That is the final look for today's video. And the sun is shiny here. You get a bit of a golden hour here. I'm gonna move here. Yeah, that is the final look. And what I'm gonna do, I might film tomorrow very quickly me using this palette again, because for this first shot I was not super impressed. The bronzer is fine, but I found these like very makeup-y, so I don't know if I use too much. I'm just gonna do quickly little swatches here for you. So we have this one. Well, the swatches like are great. That's the bronzer and the blush. I wouldn't call that blush. For me, it's like maybe a blush topper. So these are the swatches. I might include like a little clip right here to show you how it goes the second time, so I can leave you my final thoughts on that face palette, that Glowgasm palette. Okay, let's try this bad boy again. Actually, I feel the light in the morning is way better. So, yeah. Hopefully the light last night was not too bad. I'll see that when I'm editing. Okay, let's try that again. I used different base today. I just used, well, I had a little bit of oil, and then I used my Tarte Concealer foundation, and I didn't set. So we're gonna see how it works now. Hopefully better than yesterday. And I'm not gonna use too much. So I'm gonna start with a bronzer this time, not the glow. So bronzer is very nice. It's a nice color, and it seems to be buildable. The nose. Okay, bronzer is really pretty. Looks good on the skin. No problem. I'm gonna use the Fenty Beauty highlight brush number 120. Let's see how this works. I'm not gonna pick up too much first. Okay, I see it. It's definitely like a golden. I don't know how it would look on very fair skin tones. Add a bit more. Use it on the nose. A little bit the chin, a little bit here. Okay. I find it's not like it's not a wet looking highlighter like I saw like on several channels actually. They're like, it looks wet on my cheek, and it's pretty, but I'm not like, wow, like unbelievable. No, it looks, and because I'm trying to build up the intensity so it will be a bit more shiny, it gets a bit powdery. I'm not gonna add anything, I'm just gonna wet a bit the formula so it looks a bit more like skin. Yeah, I'm not a huge fan. I'm gonna zoom you in. I don't know if you can tell, but it gets like, well, I have a feeling it's kind of like exaggerating my texture, and it gets like very metallic. So I don't know if it's maybe because I got used to cream highlighters. On the nose is not too bad. Okay, well, we're gonna try the multi-glow color. Just gonna use that, like it's a very light brush. Don't want to apply too much all over the cheek. I'm really disappointed by a Charlotte Tilbury product, but it's okay. It's okay. Let's try something more intense here. I'm gonna go back with my Fenty Beauty brush. Probably looks good from far. Doesn't look great up close. Okay, and now I'm gonna try the blush topper again. I call it a blush topper, but she calls it the pop blush. And because it's kind of a duochrome color, I don't know. So this is how skin looks like today. And I kind of have, like, let's turn on the light here just to see if you could see a bit better the glow. To me, I find it looks very makeup-y, and I don't know, like it really exaggerates my texture, which I never see texture like that when I do my makeup. And it just gets really, I don't know, like metallic-ish, like powdery. This is a bit better here, but still, like, look at that. So, well, I think it's gonna be the same conclusion as last night. From far it looks good, sure, but like up close I can see my pores and I can see that I'm like full on packed with metallic blush and highlighter, and I don't really like that. But bronzer is really nice. but the rest I'm honestly not super convinced, sadly. It's too bad. Like, the palette looks so pretty. It's so aesthetically pleasing when you see that. But if you like something that looks like glass skin, you know, the trend, very like healthy, juicy looking skin, which I'm aware it's gonna look like that on camera right now from far. To me, I think it looks bad. Let me know what you think down below. And if you bought that palette, yeah, I don't know. I'm on the edge of maybe returning that little guy, to be honest. Okay, well, back to the past, I guess, for the conclusion. I like the Kevin Coin. I find you don't need too much. It goes well with the double serum. Maybe you can mix it to your Smashbox primerizer or something quite liquidy. So I've been enjoying that so far. The foundation, I like it for days. I don't want to look like I have too much makeup. Well, which is right now a fail because of those little powders, but well, I really like this one. This has been probably one of my favorite makeup items this past month. I have 3 shades here. Well, I already originally had the light wand and the contour wand, but these are so pretty. You can see how I used a lot of peach gasm already, so I might have to buy another one. I'm not sure if they're limited edition. I think I saw online that this one is. I'm not sure for these, but if they are, they're beautiful, and you can see how it kind of like made everything sink into my skin and look like nice and glowy. So these are beautiful. Like, if you could go in store, if you have Charlotte Tilbury in your local store, go check it out. The eyeshadow palette, very pretty. Totally worth the money. The eyebrow product, oh, it's not the first time I'm showing that on my channel. I've been quite enjoying this. The Tom Ford mascara, it's really good. It looks great. Now, does it worth the money? I think you can find something a bit cheaper. I really love my Couche mascara, and it's cheaper than that. I'll try to put the price right here of both to compare. Yeah, that's all. Then the lipstick. I've been loving the lip stories. They're affordable and they're very good quality. So that's it, my friends. I hope you enjoyed this video and that this helped you maybe to decide whether or not you're gonna pick up those products. Let me know down below what you'd like to see next. Thank you so much for watching. If you haven't already, subscribe to my channel, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.